What's going on, everyone? So today and this weekend, I guess, it's kind of gonna be maintenance day for all my cars. First off, I'm letting this battery on the BMW charge because it's not charging, so it could be like an alternator issue. But this battery seems to be fine. It looks pretty new. And then I'm gonna go pick up a wideband for this. I need to seal up this valve cover again. After I took it off, it started leaking. And then do some maintenance on the Beamer, depending on what I need. Probably an alternator, or maybe just the belt. And definitely an oil change. And then the Cruiser, I don't know if we'll get to that. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. Whether I fix it up or just junk it, but that's what I've got going on. Hopefully, I'm hoping that I can get to work on the Geo a little bit. We also have Pike's transmission. He got a new one for his truck, so there's that. It's basically all the vehicles here just need stuff done. Yeah, so guess I'll see what I can get done today. Whoa, don't dent that. That's a genuine Geo Metro hood. Anyway, I'm gonna start by doing an oil change on Pike's truck here. Yeah, I don't know if I can help you out there. I think you're gonna have to figure this out.
Alright, what you want to do is you're gonna not use the roly-poly.
Make sure it's not the transmission.
I'm like 40% sure this is it.
Who helped you do this last time? See if you can figure this out. That's tightening it.
No, that's righty tighty. You're right.
See how bad you hit your knuckle.
Oh,
on
dude,
this.
that's what I don't want to do. That like ruins the whole experience of changing oil.
This is just so this is hard for me to even watch. I bet, yeah, there you go. That's the transmission.
It is not.
Yeah, it is.
No way.
Yeah, it's not.
I was gonna say I fucked up. I really fucked up.
So Pike's oil change is done. Now I'm gonna bring the Beamer in here. I don't think this battery's good. It's been sitting on this charger forever.
Dude, your tester's been doing that forever too.
Oh, it's a charger. It's sitting at, it says 50%. It won't charge any more than 50%. But I guess I could go get it tested. I gotta do a quick oil change on this thing, and then I'm gonna go pick up that wideband, put the battery back in. I might start it up and then test this alternator. It looks pretty new. Belt's on it, it looks like. Let's see what the voltage is at. Still think it's... Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty shit.
Yeah, it should be at like 14 volts. So I don't think the alternator is working. Is on top here. This is the only thing that I have that'll fit it. A massive breaker bar. 3/4 inch drive.
I mean, or a crescent wrench.
I don't have a crescent wrench here.
I'm not too surprised.
All my tools are at the shop. So it turns out this thing does need an alternator. I'm gonna have to go and grab one. I don't know why this one went bad. It looks pretty new, but it is covered in oil from something leaking. But it's definitely not putting out anything, so I'm gonna take this one off and go grab a new one. Oh, it's out. That was actually a lot easier than I thought. I only had to take the air filter off in this power steering reservoir. Yeah, you can see how much oil is leaking from certain places. I think the valve cover, a few other places. But that was pretty simple. Like, I like to compare replacing certain parts to like Hondas, since that's what I've mainly worked on. And I can honestly say that was easier than doing like a B series Honda alternator, because this one was only 3 bolts. Well, yeah, 3 bolts and a plug. So that was super simple. I thought it was going to take a lot longer, but I'm going to go get a new one, or at least get this one tested, see if it works. Alright, got these parts here. Got a wideband picked up from Brent and a new alternator. So I'm on my way back to go put them back in. Alrighty, it's back on, and come back here. You might need your light again. Talon's over here helping. Anyway, it's charging now. A little low, but the battery was pretty dead. So that alternator, I bench tested it and it was doing good, but these alternators have a voltage regulator on them, so that thing was bad. So I ended up having to replace the alternator just because they didn't have any voltage regulators in stock. But it works now. It's kind of smoking from all the oil I dripped down there. But yeah. So this thing's good. And the wagon. I just need to throw this sensor in, which I'll do in a sec after we get food. Yeah. Time to put the new wideband in. The old one's still in. I just wanted to show what it was doing. So it's basically just sat at 14.7 when these sensors go bad. And it does affect the tune because it was tuned on closed loop, but right now I have it on open loop here, which means that it's not adjusting towards like a target air fuel ratio. So this is just on its base map, and it's running good, but not while I'm in full boost. So I'm gonna swap the sensor out real quick, and then I'll put it back in closed loop so it can run a little better. Alright, the new sensor is in. Now it's plugged in. The old one probably burnt up when I went through that puddle. So, seems to be working. So now I can put it back into closed loop there, and upload. So there we go. Now it should run a little better. Before I go take it out, I need to go get some sealer for the valve cover. It's leaking pretty good everywhere. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I can go take it out, test out that new wideband. Walked. We're gonna do a little 0 to 60 test. Traction control's off. Not that it's gonna spin at all.
Go, go, go!
You have your timer on?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so slow. And stop.
10 seconds.
Oh, it wasn't in sport mode. That's why it didn't run a 5 seconds,
Yeah.
0 to 60.
We were there, just had to flip the switch. Damn it.
Alright, so here's the old valve cover gasket. I'm not gonna reuse this. We got
We got the right stuff this time.
We got the right stuff. So basically it's leaking because that's gone, and the one here is stripped, so it's held on by 2. And you can't just replace this bridge because that's line hung to fit that cam. So I basically need a new head, which I don't want to do because this one's ported and it has oversized exhaust valves. So it's got some machine work, and I'm just going to temporarily fix it with the right stuff for now until I find the need to get a new head. It says outperforms pre-cut gaskets.
Putting the right stuff to the test.
So let's see if it works.
Yeah?
Put quite a bit.
Ta-da!
Any extra would go straight into the motor, which is good for it.
Yeah.
Extra sealant.
Ta-da!
Cool. That one's gross. Been sitting for a good while now, and it's time to take it out and see how it runs with that new sensor. Alright, so it runs way better, and the clutch actually holds. So I guess let's do a brake boost.
Okay.
Make sure this gauge, it actually works. Let's wait for this car to go away. Second gear. It's pretty quick. That's the first time I've been able to do a pull and like not have issues.
That's the first time I've ever been in this car, and it's not just been a single gear pull. That was insane. It's a little faster than the Beamer.
It doesn't like second gear, but every other gear is spot on.
Damn.
So now that it's fixed up, we'll see if it's leaking anything